Hey everybody, it's Carrie Oberbrunner. Hope you are doing fantastic. We have some guests in the house, or I should say in the garage. So good to see everybody. If you want to say hey, this is Renee, of course, Erica, Jennifer, and you brought that whole book down.
Yeah,
like the whole thing.
We're gonna I think we're gonna have just enough of that.
You think so?
So your shipment tomorrow is gonna be perfect.
Fantastic. All right. Well, listen, great stuff. We're here for the Ember after party. By the way, thank you, ladies. You're amazing. Thank you. All right. So we are here and we're in the house, literally. And there's a beautiful yard back here with the leaves. I don't know, but I got to go rake a bunch of leaves soon. But I just wanted to say hey, and we're going to talk about some things here. So who's ready? Who's ready for this? And I know Brenda's here too. What's up, Brenda? I see you. All right. So listen, folks, go ahead and share this, tag somebody. We're going to talk about what was missed, what happened. In fact, share some funny memories if anybody has any funny memories from conference. I'm still like unpacking, you know what I'm saying? Life happens. I mean, I went home obviously right away and took the kids to school and connected with the family and all that, but we are rocking and rolling and we are ready. So go ahead and tell where you're from, like Michael just said, and go ahead and let us know about some funny memories from conference. I'm going to give you some things that perhaps were missed, but we're going to jump right over and open up my slide deck. I'm going to bring Brenda on in a little bit. Brenda has been fantastic. I'll tell you what, man, they're shipping out thousands of books today. So thank you very much to them. But I'm going to share my screen here and let's jump right on to the slide deck today. So hopefully you can see the slide deck. Yay, I think you can. I'm going to do this. And I think if I go max, yeah, I don't like that. I'm just going to go like this so you can still see me a little bit. Okay. So anyway, this is the Ember After Party. And we do this because it's a time where 4/5 of the tribe was not able to be at the conference. So we love all the people that could come, but a lot of people couldn't. And, you know, we want to make sure that they don't feel out of the loop. So that's why we're doing today. Okay. And look at these funny memories here. People are sharing them. Love it. How many of you have taken action this week? I see a lot of people taking action. Valerie says she still feels is filled up. I'm filled up. You bet, my friend. So let's jump right in. We got Nashville in the house, Montreal. I'll tell you what, Valerie, I'll answer the bestseller question at the end, okay? Because I'm going to do a little bit of teaching on authors and books because I just can't help it. I always have to. But I do want to share a video. This video is funny. I love it. Her excitement is off the charts. So let's watch this video and hopefully you can hear it. This came through at the conference, but this is why we do what we do. Watch this here.
Okay, so I just got a notification, an email that said that my Amazon package had been delivered. And I thought, oh, I didn't see it. So I rushed outside on the porch, and this is what I found, all right? I know what it is. It's my book. I'm so excited. Okay, so now let's see if I can manage to do this. How am I going to, record? My husband's downstairs cooking on the grill. And so I'm trying to do this with one hand. All right, I'm going to cut this open. Do you think I can cut it without damaging the book? Okay, here it goes. Deep breath. I can't get it out of the package. Try not to look. Okay, here it goes. It's backwards. Oh my gosh, it's real. Look. I got my proof. It's What's my name? Do you see my name? Oh, it's backwards. Oh, well, it's not backwards on the book. I have an old phone. It won't flip. Oh, wow. This is it. Thank you. Thank you, AAE. You made this happen.
I'll tell you what, that lights me up. I get more excited with you folks opening your books than I do myself. And Brenda, I'm going to bring you on because like that last statement I made, totally authentic. Aren't you just as excited about our
It gets me every time. I start getting all weepy. Which is so funny. When I got mine, I actually didn't get weepy because there was this whole story behind it. But I actually didn't get weepy when I got my own. But seeing them and the joy, it's so fun. It is.
I mean, I saw that in the middle of conference at night. I went on my Facebook and saw that, and that's it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell, is why we do what we do. So I'll bring you back on in a second, but I knew you would get excited about that. So, all right. So let's jump in and do some more announcements here. Listen, folks, there was so many good things that happened at conference. Just share your memories in there, okay? But I saw the virtual crowd so engaged. I heard about the tribe vibe, or the vibe of the tribe. Listen, those of us who were in the room, we didn't catch on to that. So you got to explain what the vibe tribe is, or the tribe vibe. Okay, go ahead and tell us what that is. But I knew it caught on, man. I saw it starting to blow up everywhere. Crystal Waltman, I see you. I got to talk about a funny memory of you. You were speechless when you won. We celebrated with you, and we laughed in a good way. Like, we shared your joy. I saw joy on your face, which was awesome. And I thought, we got to call the ER, because at least on the video, it looked like you couldn't breathe. Okay, so that was a very fun memory. What other memories did we have? Go ahead and share some. I'll see your names. Oh, Kiera, I'm going to remember her. So she was so sweet. She joined Speaker Academy Elite. What's up with that? So she's our youngest speaker. She's 17 now. And that was amazing. We had 3 girls meet in the Airbnb, and we had such a great time together. Nancy, awesome. Tribe vibe is the energy of the tribe. Listen, we just might make t-shirts next year. I'm just telling you, tribe vibe. Brenda, you give me a thumbs up if you think that might be smart. Okay. All right. Daphne crushed it on stage. Listen, if you want me to remember you, just type in your comments, because I'll read them. But Daphne crushed it. I'll tell you what, the way she talked, I mean, it is tough to talk about the negative names that you call yourself. But when she talked about the cow and how she saw herself, oh my gosh, that got me. That absolutely got me, because, those self-limiting beliefs hold us down in our lives. Sally is jumping in. Andrea's jumping in. It was real. Daphne was great. We got dibs on the t-shirts. Dana at the fire ring, our day after, she has the most infectious laugh. So even though she was at Fire Ring Workshop virtually, because she couldn't be there physically, she would laugh, and all of a sudden the whole fire ring would start laughing with her, because it was just fun. It was so much fun. How about those speakers though? Give a shout out if you like Dan Miller, Paul Young, not Paul Young, Paul Dunn. And then we had Paul Brunson. We had so many, Jill Young. We had so many people. It was fantastic, folks. All kinds of people. Rian, I heard someone said that Rian was, they were already applying. Linda Outcoat reminded me of that she's already applying some of Rian's things. What about Justin, our first guy right out of the gate with finances? That was pretty slick. In fact, Doug Fitzgerald, somebody tagged Doug. Doug, I've never seen that dude so excited. Doug was so thrilled at Justin's talk. he has this passion to bring financial health to people and the tribe, and it was amazing. Bill Rowling, I see memories. Bill Rowling had an awesome chat after the last meal. Sherry and him, awesome. And Lee, great. Yeah, so many good things, folks. The fiction table was on fire. Look at this, man. Tag somebody in the tribe who's missing this right now. Share the posts. Nikki says Paul was awesome. What about Nikki's talk with the chalk? Wow, man, that got me. I'll tell you what, those childhood memories, man, those names, those identity, but she's broken through and she's leading Fire Ring now. And so many of you joined BAE. That was fantastic. Carrie's being a friend and tagging Marcy. Tag people. Sunil, reach out, man. Sunil, we got a new London coach. So let me go through a few things here. Unhackable. Listen, first we got to give a big shout out to the team. Listen, they're even still working in the garage. I mean, that just shows their dedication. They're getting all the books out to people all over the world, and they're still doing it. Hey, Chris Borja and Belinda, man, that was a memory. I'm going to share it. Stop share. That was a memory. Do you remember when the sound, not the sound lady, I called her the sound lady, Jennifer, but from Borja Virtual. Do you remember when she stood up on stage? She was a spectator, and she said, I am going to be an unhackable coach. And by the way, I had never met her before. That's one of the people in my garage now, loading books. I mean, her name is Jen Worthy. Oh, Brenda, I got to tell you about this. I hope I can tell this. She told us. I think I can tell it. But,
Sure.
But Jen Worthy, just to show you how much she fits the tribe, she renamed herself. And she said, I got to tell you this story, Carrie. She knew nothing about your secret name. Okay. She knew nothing about your secret name. And she said, I got to tell you that I renamed myself. And she told me the whole journey and the story and a troubled past and all this. And she,
What's her name?
so she holds up her phone and she shows me a white stone and it says Worthy. That she named herself Worthy, like Jen Worthy. And she tells me the story about the white stone. And I say, hold on. And I go run to my bookshelf and I grab my white stone. And so we're both holding up. Isn't that nuts? That was like,
That is awesome.
There's been miracles all
That gives me
all
goosebumps.
the time. What's that?
That gives me goosebumps.
It was crazy. When she comes into the tribe and you hear her story, it's like she fits the tribe.
That's
absolutely. All right. Sorry, I get excited. So now let's talk about a few. Speaker Academy Elite. If you want to know about a coach who's excited, in fact, go to Lisa Mosier's. I'm just going to go there. Hang on one second. This is fun. This is going to blow up the tribe. I know a lot of you are friends with Lisa. It just goes to show, though, she came to the tribe about 4 years ago. She didn't have a book in her. She didn't know what she wanted to do in life. And all of a sudden, she starts building into herself, growing herself. She starts getting into the tribe and taking the courses. And then she takes Author Academy Elite. And then, wait till you see this. This is powerful. I think you can see this. Can you see this? Look at this. What a weekend, a year-long project. Because again, she joined Fire Ring business, got finally released. I couldn't be more excited to help others share their message. I will share more later, but I wanted to thank everybody for the texts. Can't wait to get the founding members who said yes right out of the gate. She excited? I think so. And then look at how many people responded. people that I don't even know, people that, this is what I'm saying. This is going to grow the tribe. All these people that she knows from pageants and stuff. It's blowing up, man. The tribe is blowing up. So let me share a few more things here. I wanted to give you some memories, some updates, but we're also going to share some things that people might have missed that are pretty important as well. So I'm going to the PowerPoint. This is so important. This is all about Speaker Academy Elite. When Lisa showed this to me 8 months ago, I said, that is it. That is it. Because I mentioned I did Greek in school. The ancient Greeks said that speech was based on 3 things. It was based on logos, pathos, and ethos. Logos, the word, what you're saying. Pathos, the emotion. And ethos, the credibility, or how you prepared. And she showed me this and I'm like, whoa. And then she showed me that when you have passion and presentation, you have connection with your audience. And when you have passion and preparation, you have clarity. And when you have preparation and presentation, you have confidence. I said, that is gold. I said, that is gold. And so we're going to share on Friday a live webinar, because I'll tell you what, some of you joined. She's been doing this her whole life, preparing people. And there's a lot of our own people, our own team that joined Speaker Academy Elite. And so literally, Speaker Academy Elite, we're taking now founding members, and that ends on Sunday night. So if you think that you want to be invested in Speaker Academy Elite, or you want more details, say yes in the comments. Okay, say yes in the comments if you want to know more about Speaker Academy Elite, because we didn't want to just send just the conference people. Again, that's only about 1/5 of the tribe. A lot of people joined, but we wanted to share it with the whole tribe. So if you think that speaking is in your future, and this is a way we're going to actually feature speakers on our stage eventually, I mean, it's going to be huge. So Valerie says yes, Joan says yes, Cheryl says yes. I would love, Dana says yes. Here's what I'm going to do for everybody. I'm going to invite you to hear the full story on Friday, because her and I are going to do a training. Brenda, what time are we doing that training? Is it like, I think it's like 1 or 2 or something. Something like that.
I'm getting it.
In fact, I got a link here that's really slick. And we're going to put in the live stream this link here. So I just dropped it in, but it's in Facebook, and that's the link. It's 2 p.m. Eastern. It is. We're calling the training the sought after speaker. And we did that for a reason, the sought after speaker. How do you get leads and gigs? And so 2 p.m., we already have 46 people that responded, and we didn't even really advertise it yet. So about 600 people are looking at it. It's going to be big. This is going to be big. And we're just going to shut down the whole thing on Sunday night, and only those people will be founding members. So
did you mention that Kara, our youngest author, has joined already? 17.
I did.
She's in Speaker.
17 years old. 17 years old. Yep. So she's already in Speaker Academy Elite. So she's gonna grab that. So yeah, author, coach, speaker. It's like the triple threat: author, coach, speaker. So make sure you grab that.
And then one of the things that Lisa shares, Carrie, about that is that it's not just for people who want to be on stage as a big speaker, but it's just for any author to really get comfortable and confident about speaking about their book.
Absolutely.
So it's just been a small conversation, but she's teaching you the tricks and tips on how to communicate properly.
Absolutely. And we tell people that everyone now has a stage. It's called their laptop. We're on a stage right now. In fact, we're on a stage that is huge all around the world, and everyone has one in their office or their home. And so you really now are a speaker, and you have to be ready, because at any time, like yesterday, thanks Tom Dean. Tom Dean's here too. I got on the Zig Ziglar show and they loved it so much, we kept going. We went over 2 hours and recorded multiple things. But I mean, that one interview, Zig Ziglar, if you look him up on Facebook, 5 million followers. So this is what I'm saying. You have to be ready anywhere. It's not just a physical speech anymore. It's a virtual speech, this type of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even my mom joined Speaker Academy Elite. So take that. But anyway, let's keep going, and I'll bring Brenda back here in a second. But let's jump in and go through a few more slides. Oh, another cool memory. We watched The Social Dilemma. How many of you got to see that stream? Go ahead and type in The Social Dilemma if you got to see that, because that, my friends, I want to hear your thoughts. I mean, that was interesting. And people were able to, first of all, thanks to Netflix, thanks to, I believe it's Exposure Labs, who's part of the, part of the company that put it out. But that was really eye-opening. And in fact, our unhackable coaches are tearing it up. So I'm going to share a couple things here now about, B1G1. This was cool. Paul Dunn. How many of you saw that? The global impact. He sent me an email, and first of all, you're amazing, tribe, because every single book that you bought went to fund B1G1. So I just listen, I got to give a shout out to the tribe. You talk about changing the world. And listen, folks, I don't get political. I don't get, that's not where I put my chips. I put my chips on us doing good impacts around the world. And so if you can see this, folks, what you did the other day, look at this. I got to tell you the quick story. The quick story is that about 600 impacts were done prior to the launch. And I mean, these are big things. These are 63 kids, meals, 75 days of HIV support for people, 148 days to dental hygiene, 150 schools given to children in Kenya, 215 meals. Look at those kids given in Ethiopia. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on. But if you miss what happened, we invited the tribe to get involved in B1G1 for their own business. And I'm going to bring Brenda up on stage because people don't know the backstory. This is what I hoped we would do, but I get it. It was complex. Remember how I wanted to take our money and give it to spur on the tribe?
Somebody commented earlier in the comments that was their favorite part of conference, seeing all the people flood the stage as soon as you said that we would sponsor their business. That
was amazing. That was a God moment. In fact, Kristen Ross, I believe, kind of spoke to me afterwards and said, what happened here on this stage, unleashed millions of lives is a legacy. I mean, we really had a legacy. And what happened was Brenda wrote on a dry erase board, something like you can do it or something like that.
Yeah, I said find out from Paul where we're at, and let's do a match or raise the bar. And so Paul said we were at 13, so you said we were going to match it to 13, and so we sponsored 13 new businesses to be part of B1G1. And then you said, wait a minute, we have all females on stage. We need a man, and so we got I think Randy, was it Randy Pardue?
Randy jumped up, and to be fair to Brant, he had done it of his own money prior to that.
Yes.
Thank you, Brant. But I'll tell you what, that wasn't just let's sponsor them for a month. We went all in. We sponsored them for the entire year. So 13 businesses. And plus all the other people who did it. If you did it, give yourself a, go ahead and say I did it, because there's a lot of people who did it, and it was great. And now every time people are going to be speaking or writing or selling their courses or their books, part of it's going to go. So like
B1G1 makes it so easy too. Why would there's no reason a business should do it. They make it so easy.
In fact, my mom said she's doing it too, because this is the stuff we wished we could do. You know, like she said, I want to do this 6 months ago, but we didn't know that this thing existed. So what you did, folks, is unbelievable. Like, it's truly igniting souls. And I'm going to share my screen here again, because I want you to see Paul's letter. Paul's letter says, I will always remember it too. What a privilege it was to feel it and see it in action. The impact was so huge in so many ways, one of which was now that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this. We're looking for ways to get Unhackable out in the B1G1 community. So here's what I said. I said, give it to everybody in B1G1. So listen, folks, we're making a partnership. Like, we're going to gift everybody in B1G1 Unhackable, because we think something powerful is going to happen. We believe that if entrepreneurs are unhackable, it's going to create this massive movement. So it's awesome. The interviews are coming in. I was in Jeff Brown's yesterday. I'll be on Mike Kim soon. I got a bunch more coming, but the Unhackable message is really getting out. In fact, here's how he finishes. What an impact yesterday. In one swoop, you multiplied your impact by 100 times. That's all you, folks. That's not us. And he says miracles are all around us. So that was amazing. Brenda, let's continue on, because I want to bring on my friend. Laura's going to come on in a moment. When Laura jumps on, we'll have her introduce that. But before we do that, let's talk about the store, because a lot of people are saying, hey, what's up with the store, the packages? We didn't want to just create an event that happens once a year. We wanted to create, this is what we do. We create a program that helps you all year, every day. So we're going to share this little tab here. It's the Igniting Souls store. And I'm going to make sure you all can see it. I think you can. Hold on, I'm coming. But it's ignitingsoulsconference.com/store. And what I want you to realize, folks, is that Author Academy Elite will be increasing. We have not increased this price ever. We've never increased it. In fact, all we've done is we've doubled the value, quadrupled the value, kept going. When it first started, it was one call every 2 weeks. Then it was once a week, then twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Folks, this program is amazing. We've added children's authors track. We've added fiction authors. We've added writing calls. So if you've ever been thinking about Author Academy Elite, I'm just going to tell you, you absolutely need to get on it now, because in 2021, it just has to go up. We're paying too many amazing people to run it because we keep increasing the value. Business Academy Elite. Oh my gosh, folks. This program, everything is new. Everything is new and amped up. And this program is amazing. You can check it out, carryoverburner.com/BAE if you want to learn more about it. But we put an incredible offer together with a ton of bonuses. So you want to check this out. But this is for anybody who wants to take their business to the next level. We've added new trainers. So Jill is one of our new trainers. She's our coach, my coach. Greg with Facebook, we've added him as well. He's teaching some new things. We've basically given everything a massive facelift. It's incredible. You're getting Brian Dixon and Amy Landino and Joanne Miller and Dexter Godfrey and Nikki Klegel and Jeff Brown on podcasting. If you bought any one of these people's courses by itself, you'd be paying a couple $1,000s. We put them all together. Plus we put on, look at this. I love the fact that Janine's on here too, because she was a student and she took the course and kept taking it and growing and growing and growing. And now she's co-teaching. So cool. Anyway, you get 2 calls a week. So think about that. If you Google how much is a business coach per week, after about a month, you're going to have already paid for the whole year. So again, Igniting Souls Conference, we threw on tons of bonuses, Jill's ebook, audiobook, and the program is valued at $16,000. We put it at $1997, and it includes a conference ticket. So you also get the, you can do it in payment plans as well. And then I want to show you that every single package for the next 4 days, it's counting down. The next 4 days, every single package includes the Ember After package, these 10 hand-selected trainings. So folks, this, you saw a lot of people, dozens and dozens and dozens of people jumped in BAE. Also, Speaker Academy Elite. I'm just going to go through a few of these programs, and then I'm going to see if Laura's here too. Hang on. I'm coming. Not yet. Not yet. She's not here yet. So we'll see. But Speaker Academy Elite, click Learn More. Unbelievable. I mentioned it about Lisa before. The what, the who, all these things. And you have the why. But check it out. It's for professionals who have a message to share and an audience to serve. That's exactly who it's for. You have the why, you have the how, we have passion. So again, I told you that you are going to literally tap into what is your passion. And passion is what you're willing to suffer for. In other words, your speech is not just some talk that you give. This comes from your heart. And that's exactly what this is all about. And passion is what you're willing. Awesome. I don't think you can see my other screen. Hang on one second, folks. You're just looking at the same screen as I'm going through some stuff. Hang on. I want to bring you to the right screen here. That's why I'm watching on Facebook too, so I can see. Now let's go to the Chrome tab, the SAE. Now you can see it. Let me know if you can see that thing. Speaker Academy Elite. So back really quick. Oh, by the way, look at Travis, The Unhackable Life. He's got it right there. So cool. So Speaker Academy Elite, communicate with more clarity, confidence, and connection. It's the what. It's the who. It's the why. Look, we are now in a place where we need to even share more. We are speaking more. The virtual stage has now been handed to us. Diana or Dana, I think the audio is okay by me. Maybe it's by you, it's cutting out. The how, we unlock your purpose on stage through our 3P process: passion, preparation, and presentation. Again, I'm going to go into more on this at Friday at 2 p.m. But if you want to become a founding member, you literally need to jump on before Sunday night. And we put a ton of bonuses in there. Look, professional photo on stage to use on your website. That alone will cost you a couple $100. But no, we include it with it. Qualify for a Spark Speech. Yeah. So we have a Spark Speech competition. Super cool. We also have the 9-step guide to getting gigs. How do you get gigs? We're going to teach you. Also, Speaker of the Week. We're going to pick the best of the best from Speaker Academy Elite and feature them in the tribe in front of 2,500 people, maybe more, all next year. And then also you're going to get the stage mindset training. So you are bulletproof and confident on stage. All that plus a general admission ticket to conference. Hey, you want to come anyway? It's included. And then also an opportunity to apply to be on the main stage through Igniting Souls Speakers Bureau. Folks, I'm telling you what, this program is unbelievable. It includes coaching. It includes the curriculum for a year. You're going to be able to do 3 keynote speeches. I'm telling you what, grab it. It's good. All right. I think God's raising up a lot of new speakers in our tribe. Well, hey, we're going to break for a quick announcement. We have Laura here. And hey, Laura, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I was pumped listening to all the Speaker Academy Elite stuff. I just signed up yesterday, so pumped.
I saw that. So, I mean, you're not the only one, and I consider you a very high caliber person. But we've had other people, like even our own team members, as well, that are, they're crushing it, but they know they can get better. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you two talk, and I'm going to go make sure that everything's cool. And you two talk about the Unhackable Book Club, because I know that's going to be blowing up. You had the idea, Laura, and then Brenda just, multiplied it, made it happen. So I'll let you two talk.
Awesome. Well, Laura, I'm excited about the Unhackable Book Club because I did a book club for my own launch and it was so fun. Mm-hmm. So Carrie is actually going to go live every day for 30 days in a row. That's a feat in itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the group all set. People can join for free. And tell me your vision for it, and then we'll kind of share what Carrie's got going on and what people can do to get involved.
Yeah. So, getting hacked, it fits perfectly with this whole theme, because how often do we all say that? Like, I started reading this book, I started this course, and then ... something happened, right? And there were 2 chapter members in the Igniting Souls Twin Cities chapter that went through one of Carrie's products, the Elixir Project, together. They met with each other every day for 30 days. And the one woman was like, I finally finished it. Like, I finally made it through the whole program. And it was so great to have that accountability. And so when I heard about Carrie's book and got to see it a little bit before the launch, it's perfectly made for this book club where Carrie's going to go live every day. You don't have to read the whole book in one sitting. Go as we go, right? Like, go one day at a time. Don't get hacked, right? Like, you can carve that time out every day to work a little bit through the book, get support from other people in the tribe who are doing it as well. So I think it's a great commitment to make to yourself this November for sure.
Yes. And what a good month too, right? So people usually do in November, they do like a thankful, every day people are used to posting like something that they're thankful for. So why not post something that you're, the homework for the Unhackable every day they can do it privately in the Facebook group, or they can do it publicly on their own wall and share it with their friends and family, how they're determined to remain unhackable in this crazy year we've had. One of the things I told Carrie earlier, I said we were talking about what we were going to share today. And I said, you have to share this so that people can go ahead and grab their books for their groups.
Yeah.
Because, if you want to do it in a group, even if you want, depending on where people live, they can either get together in person and do it in a small group, or they can continue to have virtual small groups and do it as a group. And so they could watch Carrie's live, and then they can hop on a Zoom virtually, and then they can discuss it and kind of do their homework together or talk through some of the talking points together. So it's perfect for small group environment.
Yeah. I love it. I know I'm super excited about it. And I think also, if you're in one of the chapters, check with your chapter leader. Are they going to be willing to, do something extra? Are you all going to get together at the end of the week and talk about what homework you accomplished or something? So you have those additional layers of accountability to work through it piece by piece, and it doesn't feel overwhelming, but you're also like in that important tribe environment where it's other people who think like you do. I find that to be so motivating when you don't have naysayers or people who might put up obstacles. It's like, we're all on the same page here. We're all working towards the same thing. That's so motivating.
That's tribe vibe. That's what we've been talking about. Yeah. That's tribe vibe. And it's so true, right? You want to be around like-minded people when you're going through this, because the point of it is to get through it successfully, get through the whole 30 days. The worst part about having an accountability partner is if you get the wrong one and they fall off, and then you're like, great. Now I'm stuck. So being in a small group is even better. Then you have, the odds of everyone sticking around is, you're going to have few people stick around through the end for sure. And those are be the people that rise to the top with you. So that's really fun. I love the chapter idea because chapters are already excited and already getting together. And so why not do this together?
Plus,
keep the momentum going from conference, right? Like that's the biggest thing. You come out of conference and you're like, I'm so pumped up. And then it's like, well, what do I do now? So it's like, okay, integrate right away with your chapters or with the tribe. So you can be working on these same things. And
it's so true. Yeah, life is trying to hack them, right? The minute they get home and they get out of the tribe bubble, then life tries to hack them. I mean, we had a death in the family, in our home yesterday or Sunday. And so we had traumatic experience for our entire family. But because I'm so connected to you guys, I mean, I'm still feeling the energy from conference. It's just amazing. So staying connected is the key to moving forward and really achieving. I love that when you meet in a small group environment, what you think you're alone, right? You think, oh, this is my own personal struggle. Then you realize, oh, wait, Laura and I have the same struggles or similar struggles, or I'm not alone in this. And often what Carrie talks about is sharing each other's unique abilities, right? So if my unique ability is problem solving and yours is, Facebook ads or Amazon ads, then
right.
you can help each other out and you can swap unique abilities and really work together. So that small group environment is just going to help people remain unhackable because one of the things Carrie shared during firing was about trading for services. And you may not be able to afford to hire a virtual assistant right off the bat, but you could trade services with other people. And I think if they get in this small group and they talk about what's hacking them and the things that are keeping them from their dreams, they may make those connections that could really be life-changing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I love about this book is even within the tribe, sometimes you see people who you feel are light years ahead of you. They won an author elite award. Their book is done. They finished this program. They just became an unhackable coach. And it's like, even with all that, no matter where you're at in your journey, we're all being hacked in some way or another. So this is like a great equalizer. Like, let's all figure out what's stopping us and how we can move forward together.
Yes. And when I was writing my book, I was in a small group of people that I met at conference, and we decided to Zoom every 2 weeks, the whole next year until our books were published. And one person in that group had published, Joan Turley had published her book prior to, and she still met with us every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And she gave us the best advice because she was just one step ahead, right? Yeah. So it's just like, I'll never forget, we were talking about my book cover and banners and things. And she's like, just think of it as what you want to see on your standing next to you on stage. What do you envision? And it was such good advice, but had she not gone ahead of us, she wouldn't be able to give that advice. So being at all different levels is so serving if they have the tribe vibe, right? If they're serving, if they've got that servant leadership. Okay, Carrie, we'll hush and let you talk now.
Finally. No, it's all good. So no, what I wanted to say is Laura's chapter just inspired me to make a decision. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to visit 3 chapters who are going to, not physically, but I'm going to visit 3 chapters that are going to do the book club. So Minnesota will be one because they came up with the idea. Love to visit them sometime during the and I'm going to coach you. So, this isn't like, hey, I'll just pop in. This will be like your chapter has questions and it'll be like a 30-minute coaching thing and I'll pop in and visit you. So if Chicago, Carolyn says Chicago. So let's do this. Why don't we, can people sign up? Or you tell me, how do people do this? I don't even know, Brenda.
They join the Facebook group.
Okay. So they got to be in the Facebook group. Mm-hmm. And then let's try to get them to bring their chapter though. Because that's who I'm going to visit. I'm not going to visit one person yet. I'm going to visit a chapter so talk to your chapter leader. We have people jumping in and saying Iowa. Lisa says, I've been to Chicago one. They're on fire.
Why don't we have them do this? Why don't we have them in the Facebook group? They can make a post that says, if you're from this chapter and you're committed to this, post below.
Love it.
And then we can see how many people are in each chapter and how many people are showing up for it.
Love it. Absolutely.
The chapter leaders can go in there and make a post for a call to action for their chapters to come join them in it. And then we can see where you can show up virtually.
Yeah. And I'll make it even better. I can't help it. For the winning chapters, these are the chapters who are engaged in the process. It's not just they're going to do it like, oh, we do it day one. But if they go through the 30 days and they're a chapter, they'll qualify. And I'll give everyone the audiobook and ebook on top of that, because I know like different versions. I'm listening to the audiobook right now, and it's weird to listen to yourself, but at the same point, I'll tell you why I'm listening to it, and I think authors should do this. You're now being interviewed, right, Laura? And I know you got your new book. Hold up your new book for us.
Oh my gosh, it's not in this room.
Well, I have it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open up her book. This is what happens when you send me a book. And actually, there's a few people, and I'm going to hold up Brenda's book too. I think I have Brenda's book.
There we go.
I like Brenda's book. It's yellow. Brenda, you get a copy of your book, but I do want to hold up a few people's book.
Oh, you want me to get a copy of my book? No problem.
Get a copy of your book, because I'll have to go through my whole bookshelf, and my whole bookshelf is, I want to hold up this one, Messy Miracles, Tribe Member. Save the Butter Tubs. Love it. Love it. A great one. Check it out, folks. And by the way, you really can thank our team by doing an Amazon review. So if Amanda doesn't have a book.
Not yet.
If Brenda and anybody else in our team, just give them some love.
And you know how they can find our teammates, Carrie? They can go on, the ones that have books, they can go onto the Igniting Souls Conference bookstore and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, because we put our team last.
That's right.
And they can look at all of our different team members and do reviews on those books. Mike's there, Nikki's there, Daphne's there, all the people that have been serving, Deborah. The list goes on and on and on. So they can go on there and serve.
Erica, everybody. Renee. Yep. So I want to hold up this one, because this one was sent to me. Fantastic. The Confidence Cornerstone. That's pretty slick.
That's awesome. I think Catherine's on today.
Okay, fantastic. Look at that. She's got to connect with Bill Rowling. Here's one, Daunted No More. That's pretty interesting.
I love seeing the covers come to life. I coached her on her cover.
Awesome. And then the last one, Kiera. Again, these were ones that were sent to me. So Kiera, I know she's going to freak out, but now I get to open Laura's. So Laura sent one in a box.
I did.
Oh,
Look at that.
I did.
I purposely, I wanted to save it to open. I did kind of peek, but check this out.
Okay.
This is cool. So explain this, Laura, because this is all about I'm on a deadline.
Yeah. So this is for freelancers, which we're always working on a deadline to get something out the door to clients by when we've promised it. So that's your coffee cup to keep you motivated when you're rushing, and tells your spouse and family members, hey, I'm working. So my book's in there. There's a little to-do pad, some stickers, just to make it extra fun to up level your business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you got a big forward.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was thanks to my award of the winning the business and investing category. Some executives at Upwork saw that and made all these introductions. And so the CEO at Upwork, Hayden Brown, wrote my foreword about the future of freelancing. So you never know. All of you who just won your awards, promote it, put it everywhere.
Yeah, seriously, that's the truth. Promote your Author Elite Award. I know people are putting it on stickers, like stickers on their cover and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I had a rehearsal with the finalists right before the awards happened, and I shared with the finalists, even if you didn't win first place, utilize that finalist status everywhere.
Oh yeah,
it goes far.
Absolutely. And people are joining. Wow. Give Doug a big shout out. Doug just joined Firing Partner.
Awesome.
Doug, so
very excited for you, Doug. I'm
fantastic. And then we just had Sherry Rickenbach join Speaker Academy Elite. So there's a lot of people getting some great stuff. But Laura, thank you to your chapter for inspiring the book club. And people are saying, when am I going to go live? I think I'm going to go live most mornings, So I think I'm going to go live most mornings, probably early. So you might not catch me live, but it'll be fun. I'll do a little teaching. And
flow time, so that works. He's in flow then. That's his best time.
Yeah,
We have to go to the replay.
It is, but I'll do it once a day for sure. So Laura, thank you so much. Congrats on your book. Congrats on your win from last year. Yeah. I know we're chatting tomorrow and all good stuff.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Laura. Good to see you.
Take care. All right. Well, listen, let me wrap up.
I'm going to get some extra books for their book club if they're going to have a group.
Yeah. Well, I
don't know if we talked about that.
First of all, it's out on audio. And I'm just telling you, folks, Dave Samuel did a killer job. And here's the cool thing. Barbara Littles is in the audiobook. Pat Gano's in the audiobook. Tanisha Williams is in the audiobook. Scott Eckelberg, Chris McClure, Laura Shortridge. Man, what I did is I put the tribe with their actual voice.
It was really cool.
It's very cool. So they are literally in the book, and it's a team effort. And there's all kinds of stories. You saw Jonna Lee read the other day at Fire Ring. I tell a story about a client, and she is the client. So I picked on her to read. Now I didn't mention her by name, but there's, my success is your success, everybody. So grab the audiobook. The reviews have been so generous. I think we're over 80 reviews, folks. That's crazy. Thank you so much. And then, like you said, get the book for the, it's going to help B1G1. B, it's going to help you be unhackable. C, you're going to go through it with your chapter. But right now, you can get hardcovers, soft covers, grab a 10-pack, and there's a 5% off discount. You got that code? I don't have it.
We'll drop it. We'll grab it.
We're going to drop it. And if you're an unhackable coach, you get 10% off. And that's already off of a reduced rate.
It's here already for just the bulk buy.
Yeah. So we're trying to make this be crazy affordable for everybody. Let's share a couple other things. Ooh, this is cool. This was one of the highlights of my Sunday night. Somebody tag Belinda. I believe her last name, is it Banger or something like that? I don't know.
I remember seeing her on Sunday, but I can't think of her last name now.
Okay, I'm looking right now. I think it is. But we had a great chat, and I love what she said. Here's what she said. Yeah, Belinda Jones, Banger. So I don't know if you pronounce that banger, something like that. But what's neat about her, check this out. Lisa and I were on a Q&A, and she turned and said to Lisa, she said, "You have grown so much this last year." She said, "It's so obvious. You're on fire. You grew." And she said, "Mark this day down, because in 1 year, that's going to be me." And I said, "Smile, because right now I'm going to screenshot that, because again, a good coach will keep you accountable." I said, "You better smile." And Carolyn was there, and some other people as well. I blocked out some people, but anyway, we're not forgetting it. So again, this is why you do programs. And lastly, I'll just say this as we wrap up in the next 4 minutes. We made it special that any one of the major programs that we featured, Speaker Academy Elite, Fire Ring, BAE or Author Academy Elite, include these 10.
And Unhackable Coach, which is right in the middle there.
Oh yeah, and Unhackable Coach include these extra 10. So not only are you getting a conference ticket for all those except Unhackable Coach, because that's already majorly reduced, but you're getting a conference ticket, which you want anyway. and then you get 10 more bonuses, and then you get the program, and then you get the bonuses on top of that. It
And
really,
it all before the prices go up.
yes.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, the team has been telling me in a good way, you know, we need to increase our prices. And I'll tell you why. It's just because the quality's going up. We're investing more. I mean, we're hiring tribe support and all these people to take care of our
It
clients.
goes back to what you said earlier, Carrie. I remember when I joined, it was you doing calls twice a week. And now we have over 5 calls a week. It's crazy. All the additional things we've added and the costs going out without raising the prices. So,
Right. So
and
get
I
your
don't know if
program
we've ever given that many bonuses ever for AAE either. So that's really awesome. If anybody's on the fence about AAE, I don't recall you ever giving that many bonuses for AAE,
No.
ever a bonus for AAE.
No. And Jennifer, by the way, thanks for reaching out. We got your email. We'll be in touch.
Absolutely.
Can we upgrade our general admission ticket? Yeah, absolutely. We do have that. A lot of people have done that. They've bought one of the other programs, got a general admission, and then said, you know, I'm just going to upgrade to the VIP. And again, we make these events killer. You know, nobody said to me, oh, it was underwhelming. Now, again, was it perfect? No, nothing's perfect. But most people are saying it blew my mind of what I thought was possible. So
the platform really made a world of difference. And I don't think people expected it. I think they expected what they're getting right now, just a face on a screen, you know, flapping at them. But when they got in there and they saw the platform itself and how we could bring people up from around the world instantly. And, you know, we were in the UK 1 minute, then we're over in Australia, then we're in Ohio, then we're back. I mean, it was amazing to see all the connections we could make in such a short amount of time. And then during table time, I mean, still seeing pictures everywhere of people connecting and popping in chapters. And
Chris said people stayed in till 11 p.m., like the final minutes, which is unbelievable. So, folks, they just dropped a 5% off for the books. So make sure you grab that. I want you to utilize that. If you're an Unhackable coach, then you get 10% off. Use your code. But man, we are just rolling. We knew we needed an Ember after party because again, 4/5 of the tribe missed this conference, and again, you know, we're sad that we missed you, but don't miss it again because it was truly unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, listen, folks, it's
a few bookkeeping tips or housekeeping tips before we get away. So one is people have asked for some replays. The replays for the general sessions can be found inside the Facebook group. 2, we are going to be re-streaming the red carpet sessions probably on Saturday around noon. So anybody who had some overlap in the videos or any issues with their videos, I know Leah Fort was one of them that had an issue. There was a couple of others. Just know that we're re-streaming those on Saturday live again, so that you'll get that. And then just give us some grace. It was a busy week, and we've got a lot of details to sort out and wrap up, and we'll get you everything that was promised to you in the coming weeks. So just give us a little grace and patience, and we'll take good care of you.
Yeah, that's a good point. All programs will be delivered by November 1. So this is kind of that bleed over week where the current people are enjoying their last week of access, and then the new people are going to get their week of access starting on November 1st. So thanks everybody so much. And this was absolutely fantastic. And again, the tribe, a big announcement that we can't share today, but the big announcement will make everyone more connected. We have a very cool announcement that will be made probably within the next 2 weeks as we get all the details set. But it is literally going to bond and unite the tribe in a way that we've never done before. So if you thought conference was good, wait till you see what's coming. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. And don't forget about the training for Speaker Academy Elite on Friday, about 48 hours from now, because we're going to literally share the last opportunity to become a founding member. Take care. Be a soul on fire. We'll see ya. Bye.